Beast Squad, what is going on, guys? It is your boy T here, man, and today we are here for a different kind of video. Usually I would have a reaction going up on this channel, but I've got a lot of new subscribers, man, who may not know who I am. So if you don't know much about me, man, I have 2 videos already with some facts about me here and here. You can go check those out, links will be in the description. But the other night I was on the phone to my girlfriend and she was like, you should do another one. I was like, you think so? She was like, yeah, I think it'd be a pretty cool video. So I was like, alright, cool. So she asked me about 40 questions that I answered, and I'm about to do that for you guys right now. I'm about to read the questions out and answer them for you, and hopefully by the end of this video you will know a little bit more about me than you did from the start of this video. Question number 1, single or taken? Question number 2, do I prefer sunrise or sunsets? I would prefer a sunset because I'm not a morning person, so you'd have to be able to get up in the morning to see a sunrise, so sunset just made the most sense to me. What football team do I support? And when she said football, she meant American football, and it's the New York Giants because, you know, the boy Odell Beckham, you feel me? You got the little hair. That's why I wanted to do the hairstyle, because he had that kind of hairstyle, but his looks a lot better than mine. What is my favorite milkshake flavor? My favorite milkshake flavors, I have 2. It would either be banana or cookies and cream. Either one of those 2 I'm fine with, not too fast. Have I ever slept walk? Growing up as a kid, that's all I used to do. Like, parents would have to like barricade the hallways, the stairs, everything, so that I wouldn't walk down the stairs, or, you know what I'm saying, just wouldn't hurt myself. So growing up as a child, sleepwalking was something that I would do a lot. Can I do any other accent other than my own? See, now when we're on the phone, she hears an accent when I'm talking. Obviously you don't hear an accent, but to answer that question, I can do other accents, but will I do it in this video? No. How old was I when I last went trick-or-treating? I think I was about 12 years old. It was with my best friend Joe. Was it 12? May have been 13. It was between 12 and 14, between those 2 ages. I remember it was like down, not too far from where I live now. It was like down the road, and we just went through our neighborhood trick-or-treating. It was pretty fun, but yeah, that was the last time I went. Haven't been ever since. What is my most expensive piece of clothing? It would have to be my Jordan 4s, my Bread Jordan 4s. Those, they're not expensive, probably like 300 something, 250. I don't know, depending on where you get them from, but that's probably my most expensive item of clothing that I have right now. Question number 9, what do I like on my toast? I absolutely hate toast. Hard bread does not make sense to me. Like, bread is supposed to be soft. Like, who thought it would be a good idea to get bread and make it hard? Like, I don't understand the logic behind that. Yeah, another plane, just like my first 40 facts video about me. What would be my dream car? That's the easy question. My dream car would easily be a Lamborghini. If I could get a Lamborghini today, oh my god, I'd be the happiest dude on earth. Easily the happiest dude, because those cars are just so sexy. Who was the last person I spoke to on the phone? Michelle. Michelle was the last person I spoke to on the phone. Question number 12, what would I choose, jelly or ice cream? Now, I had to ask what kind of jelly she meant. She meant like Jello, and Jello is bomb. Like, Jello is but ice cream, man, it's just, can you get cookies and cream Jello? Can you? I don't think so. That's what made that question a whole lot easier for me, because cookies and cream, anything, it's just the wave, man. Question number 13, do I have any lucky items or objects or traditions that I like to do? I never really was the traditional or like tradition type for like before like a sports game or something, but ever since I can remember, every time I game, I have to take off my shoes. Like, I just feel like I'm more comfortable, I play better. Like, if I'm playing bad, I look down at my shoes and I'm like, oh, that's why. I flip these bad boys off, and, you know, the boy just shreds. It's simple as that. Am I superstitious? Yeah, I'm very superstitious. Like, I'm the type, you know, spill salt, throw it over your shoulder. Not to the extreme where like, oh my god, if you step on a crack, you break your, like, no, that's not the kind of superstition thing that I'm about. Like, I'm kind of the superstitious where it's like, if I do something and something happens and I don't like it, I won't do that again, you know what I'm saying? Not like, cause, alright, here's a quick story, okay? When I was little, I was sitting in the lounge watching Cat Dog. You guys remember Cat Dog? You know, the Cat Dog, you know what I'm saying? So I was sitting on the couch watching it, and then an earthquake happened and freaked me out. So ever since that day, like growing up, I would never watch Cat Dog again, just for the fact that I felt like if I watched it, another earthquake would happen. I know that might sound stupid to you, but that's the kind of level of superstitious that I'm at. What is my favorite movie quote? Now, my favorite movie quote comes from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and I need because I wrote it down. The quote says, "Happiness can be found even at the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light." That speaks to me on so many different levels, because it's like, you're in control of your own happiness, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't let other people, other stuff around you control how happy you are. Like, if you're sad, okay, then if you want to be happy, then just be happy. Like, it's that simple. Like, you shouldn't let shit around you affect how you feel about yourself and how you feel on the inside. Like, that's just stupid, man. So you control your happiness, man. End of the story. Question number 16. What is my favorite fast food chain? Now, this was a tough question, man. I was a toss-up between, I think it was a toss-up between two main, no, I think it was three. It was a toss-up between three main fast food chains. Now, one of them, I don't know if you would consider fast food, just because of what it is. Chipotle, I would say that Chipotle. I don't know if you consider that as fast food, but that was one of the options. The second one is Babe, which is McDonald's, and the third one, which I had decided, it popped into my head last month. I was like, wow, how did I forget this? It was Taco Bell. That's four. But I spent about 10, maybe 15 minutes on this question trying to figure it out, and I honestly came down to being Taco Bell. Taco Bell is just the clutchest fast food thing that you can get. It's so cheap, man. The food is good. Like, cause my favorite food is Mexican food, and it's like the closest thing to being Mexican food. Like, if you want like a quick, like I feel like a burrito and some tacos, like that's like the quickest thing I feel like you can get without actually having to go to like one of those actual places to get the food. So Taco Bell became my favorite fast food chain, and I could eat that every single day if I could, man. It sucks the way to have one in New Zealand, man. If anybody overseas is looking to start a chain of Taco Bells in New Zealand, come talk to me, man. I got you, man. I'll hook you up. I know all the spots. I got customers. Do I prefer buying clothes at the mall or buying them online? Now, this is 50-50 because I like online shopping, but the only downside is that you can't actually see how it looks on you. Like, you can like look at it like, oh my god, I feel like that would look good on me, because I did some online shopping and I bought some pants and they just didn't fit me at all, man. I have had some good experiences with online shopping, also had some bad ones, but that's why I say 50-50, because at the mall you can actually go in and see what you're buying, and you can try it on. If you like it, where it looks, you can buy it then. Compared to online, you just have to guess if it would look good. And also, the reason why it's 50-50 is because sometimes I want my clothes now, so I can just go buy it at the store, have it now, and it's ready to go. Question 18. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it fall, does it make a sound? Now, I wrote an example down of how I would like to answer this question, but I just finished reading it and it didn't really make sense to me. So I don't know how to answer this in like an explanation kind of way, but I feel like it would make a sound. Even though you can't hear it, doesn't mean it didn't make a sound, you know what I'm saying? Do I love or loathe Harry Potter? Now, I don't know what loathe means, and she explained that it meant hate. I love Harry Potter, love. I've watched every single movie how many times? Like, ask me a question from any movie, like 9 times out of 10 I'm guaranteed to know the answer to it. Like, that's just how much I love Harry Potter. Do I have any unusual fears or phobias? Now, I don't know if this would count as a fear, but I feel like this is more on the phobia side. I hate being left alone in a room and I can't hear any noise around me. Like, that shit freaks me out. Like, being left alone is okay, but like if I can't hear like background sound somewhere else in the house, or if I can't hear other people, like I start to like freak out and I'm starting to like get real like fidgety, and it just makes me really uncomfortable. What is the worst date that I've been on? Okay, this is a pretty funny story. Now, this was one of my exes. We went out to this Mexican place. Food was fire, man. Like, it was so good, man. And at that time, my paychecks, they weren't at the level where I could actually go to places like that and like, you know, eat like that all the time. It was kind of like, you know, I'd make enough money for it to be like a one-off thing. So we was there, man. We was eating yada yada yada, you know, normal date stuff. And you know, we finished food, we finished eating, and then, you know, the chick came and I was like, I bet. So we went up to the thing and I was like, yeah, alright, cool. And she was like, do you want to split this? I was like, what do you mean? Because I didn't even look at the check. I thought it was going to be like, what, like, because we only got one plate each of food, so I thought it was going to be like at least like 40 bucks. That shit, she was like, are you sure you don't want to split it? And I was like, I'm good, I got this. And then as I was about to put my card into the machine thing to see how much, that shit was like damn near $100. I was like, oh shit. She was like, you sure you don't want to split it? I was like, girl, I got this. Pretty much damn near almost my whole check was gone, bro. Like, it was so bad. And then after that, she was like, alright, cool, should we go to the store and get some snacks for later? And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm not even hungry. I don't even want no snacks. I'm good. I wanted snacks, man. I wanted some snacks. My bank account, on the other hand, it didn't want snacks. Is it acceptable or unacceptable to smack a child? So I have mixed feelings about this this answer, because I feel like it's okay to, because me growing up, I was smacked as a child and I turned out great. Like, just look at me, man. Like, what are you saying? No, but seriously, I feel like it's okay to a certain extent, but like Kevin Hart said in his video, like, his voice should be enough to get his point across and to, I guess, scare or discipline the child in a way where, you know, they won't do it again. So I don't feel like smacking is like the go-to reaction if your child isn't doing something. I feel like you should be able to communicate, like talk to them, you know, just like Kevin Hart said. If I can find the clip, I'll play the clip. But yeah, I'm okay with it, but yeah. What's the worst thing about being a guy? There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a guy. I love being a guy. Like, I wouldn't change being a guy for anything. If I came with a warning label, what would be on that warning label? Okay, I broke this down into 5 parts, okay? The first thing on the warning label would be, I can be very, very needy at times. Like, if you're my girlfriend, I'm gonna be needy, like, a lot. And some people might not find that attractive, but I can't help it. It's just who I am. I can be a very needy person. Number 2, I am very sexual. Number 3, I tend to fall too hard too quick. Well, I don't think it's too hard or too quick, but past and previous girls that I've talked to, they've made it seem like I do, and it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I feel like that would be something that I would have to put on the warning label, so that if you saw it, you'd be like, okay, I'm not really into that. So I just felt like that'd be a good thing to put on. Number 4, overthinking. I overthink way too much about every little thing that has nothing to do with me, has everything to do with me. It makes no sense. Everything that I can overthink, I will overthink. I will find a way to overthink about it. And the 5th warning that would come on that warning label is that I will give you baby fever. I will talk about babies. I will tag you in baby pictures. I will tag you in memes about babies. Anything that will make you want to have a baby, I will do. I'm not saying that I want one like right now, but I'm just saying that I'm gonna give you baby fever. Have I ever had stitches? No, I've never had stitches. What is the best way to Terrence's heart? The best way to my heart is just to be very genuine with me and be honest about what you say, because a lot of people these days in relationships, they don't really mean what they say. Like, they'll say one thing just to get what they want out of you and then they'll be done. That's not, no. If you want to be with me, you got to be 100% honest with me. You got to be real as possible. Just be 100% yourself at all times. I know that can be hard for you, because I know sometimes I can't be 100% with myself, but as long as I see that the effort is there and that you're trying to be real with me at all times, yeah, take it. It's all yours. Am I a giver or a receiver? Mario or Sonic? Now, that wasn't a very hard question. It was definitely Sonic, because Sonic was one of the first video games that I ever played. It was the game that got me into video games. Like, that's Sonic the Hedgehog is what started off my gaming path and got me to where I'm at right now. So if it wasn't for Sonic, man, I actually don't know if I would actually be into gaming. I probably would be, but just not as intensively as I am now. What is my major weakness? Now, I know you guys are gonna be like, you're a loser kid, like, ooh, that's cringy, like, why would you say that? But my major weakness right now is it has to be Michelle. Rebound relationships, good or bad? Now, I think they're bad, man. Now, as much as you're gonna say that what I'm about to say isn't true, or that you don't do this for this reason, this is just how I feel. Now, I feel like you do them to be you do it out of spite. You're gonna try to get with another person just to make your ex mad or jealous. Now you can agree with me or not, but that's just how I feel. Now that's why they're all bad, man, because at the end of the day, you know, like for what? Okay, just to get them mad, okay, and then what? I don't know, man. I just think they're so stupid, man. Just, if you break up with somebody, don't just try to get with somebody just to get the other person jealous. It's really not worth it, man. What is one of my favorite personality traits about myself? I love how confident I am in myself, even though I don't show it 100% of the time. I don't know what makes me angry, because I try not to get angry a lot. I mean, gaming makes me angry, you know, just raging, that makes me angry, but I wanted like a real answer. I couldn't think of one, and then I was just scrolling through my comments, and then I was just like, wait, my YouTube comments, because the other day, because what was it? It was the guy, it was Kenny, he sounded like Mariah Carey. So many of you guys do not listen, man. So many of you guys do not listen. I never said he sounds exactly like her, because I never said in that video he sounds exactly like her. I was like, yo, he is pretty close to her, and all of you guys were like, are you an idiot? Like, he sounds nothing like her. He does not sound exactly the same as her. I'm like, at what point in the video did I say he sounds exactly the same as Mariah Carey? I never said he sounds exactly the same. I said he sounds pretty close to or pretty similar, but you guys wanted to take that as I'm trying to say that he's up at that level with her. I never said that, man. So when I read comments like that, people who don't listen to the video and just comment without even listening and comprehending what I'm saying, that makes me mad. You guys are just stupid. If I met a genie who offered me 3 wishes, what would I wish for? And of course, you know, you can't wish for more wishes. Now, this has been a question that I've kind of answered for as long as I can remember. The answer that I have for this is that everything that I wished for came true. So that's not like he has like, I'm just be like, all right, 1 wish, everything that I wish for from this point on comes true. Now I know that's gonna be pretty risky, because I know when you get married, like, oh my god, I wish you were dead. Boom, they're dead. Like, I know that's a pretty risky thing, but that's what I would have if I could wish for more wishes. Like just think about it. I'm hungry, man. Man, I wish I had some McDonald's right there. Man, you know, I wish I had this car, right? You know what I'm saying? Just so I feel like that's like a loophole to that question. It's like you're not wishing for more wishes, you're just wishing that what you want to wish for comes true. How many tattoos do I have? I've got the one across my chest that says family over everything, and I got this one right here, which is just 3 roses. I've only got 2 right now, man. I want to get more. I just don't know how soon or how fast I can get more, but I do want more. But as of right now, I've only got 2 tattoos. Would I ever let my parents pick out my partner for me? Hell no. No, they're not the one with the person, you know, they're not the one gonna get to know the person like I am, so no. That's my choice. That's always gonna be my choice. And I love my parents to death, but I would never let them have that choice over me to pick who they want me to be with for the rest of my life. Like, no, that just doesn't make sense to me. What is the best piece of advice someone has given me? This is when I was first starting YouTube, man. Somebody commented, it was like, find your, is it niche? Your niche? This word right here. They're like, find that word, find your, I'm just gonna say niche. Find your niche and stick to it and make it your own. That's helped me with YouTube so much, man. That advice right there, man. I don't know, if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would be where I'm at right now on YouTube, but to that guy who commented that, man, I appreciate that, because that has stuck with me through this whole time, and I'm never gonna forget that. Question number 40. If I could go back into 5 years and talk to the Terrence back then, what would I tell him? Back then, 5 years ago, man, I wasn't in the best headspace, man. I really wasn't. If I could go back and talk to him, I would tell him that everything is gonna be okay, and that you're gonna end up doing what you love for a career. Because back then, man, I had no idea what I was gonna do. I felt like just nothing, you know. I just felt like I was just a person just roaming the earth with no purpose. But now, I feel like I have a purpose. I'm here to entertain you guys. I'm here, I have a family that wants me here, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that time, I wasn't thinking like this. My mind was just so messed up, but now I have so much to live for. It's ridiculous. So if I can go back and I tell myself, everything's gonna be cool, man. You're gonna do what you love for a career, man, and you're just gonna have fun doing it the whole way, man. But there you guys go, man. 40 facts about me. Some you may have knew, some you probably never knew. But this video was mainly just for those who are new to my channel and wanted to know a bit more about myself. So I hope this video was very informative for you guys. You guys learned some things about me. You know, you guys found out some stuff that, you know, you never would have thought I was into. You know what I'm saying? I just thought this was a pretty cool video, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, man. If you guys did, smash that thumbs up button. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below, man. It really does mean a lot to me, man. If you want to see some more videos like this where it's not a reaction and you want to see some more face-to-face talking to you guys, man, let me know and I'll be happily just but I'll be more than happy to make these kind of videos for you guys. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I'll see you guys all in the next one.